Welcome to the Mythgrinder, a show where I play old school essentials, and sometimes I draw inspiration from the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Dungeon Master's Guide. So let's start. My group will be consisting of 4 players. I mean 4 player characters. I will be the only player. So I think a group of 4 is manageable for me as the solo player and dungeon master at the same time. Let's start rolling their characteristics. Strength. What? I am not kidding. 18 strength. This is not rigged, guys. This is not rigged. I think this is up to a good start. Dexterity. Not so good for dexterity. Only 5. Constitution. It's... oh, sorry, it was 3, I think. So, okay, I'll roll it again. Oh, this is a good result. So, Constitution. I hope it is a good result. Constitution is the most important. Okay, 11. Not so good. Not great, not terrible. Let's see. Intelligence. Only 9. Well, not only, it's mediocre intelligence. I think this guy will be not a fighter because his dexterity is only 5. And wisdom 9. And charisma. Let's see. Only 7 charisma. Okay. It was a good start, then the dice betrayed me. This guy will be a fighter with 18 strength. I mean, what more can he be? Well, of course, the dexterity will mean that he's very clumsy in avoiding attacks, so his armor class will be poor. The second character, strength. Are you kidding me? 6 strength. Not a fighter. Dexterity. Are you kidding me? 11 dexterity. Not bad. Not good. Mediocre. Constitution. A 10 constitution again. Mediocre constitution, which is better than poor constitution because poor constitution would mean fewer hit points. Intelligence. Only 6 intelligence. Wisdom. What is happening? $11 wisdom. What can this guy be? And charisma. Okay, 9 charisma. Again, another mediocre guy. Let's see the third character of my party. 13 strength, which is okay. I think this gives him or her +1 bonus. Dexterity. 11 dexterity. Constitution. Oh, that's good. 16 constitution. This guy can be a good fighter as well. For now. Intelligence. And 13 intelligence. It's above average in everything for now. Let's not say a big word here. Wisdom. 8 wisdom. Yeah, I said the word. So not a cleric. Not a cleric. Charisma. Oh, not bad. 15 charisma. I have to think about it. And our last character, strength. Only 7 strength. Dexterity. 8 dexterity, not a fighter, and not a thief. Constitution. 8 constitution. What is this guy doing? Intelligence. Oh no. 8 intelligence. Okay, this is beyond terrible. Wisdom. Okay. So 11, 14 in wisdom. Maybe a cleric, although he will have a penalty to his melee strikes. Charisma. 10 charisma. Yeah, maybe a cleric. Alright. These are our 4 guys or girls. I will decide randomly. And I will just... it will take me some time to decide what the classes of these guys are. And I'll be back right now. So, turns out all 4 members of our party are male, and I just entered their hit points and their modifiers. By the way, I use my house rule to make them more survivable characters. That at first level everyone gets their maximum hit points. Then if they live to their second level, they will roll their hit dice, all of them, for second level, add or subtract charisma modifiers and constitution modifiers, and if the new result for second level is greater than the previous hit points, then the new result will apply. If the previous hit points were higher, then the old hit points will remain. I hope this is clear. So this is just my house rule to make all characters a little bit more survivable at first level. So let's continue. So our strongest guy is the elf. Then is our cleric. Then our fighter. And our weakest guy is our thief with 4 hit points. Our cleric is next with 5 hit points. Our fighter and our elf have both 8 hit points. So they will be, probably the elf will be the front of our party because he'll take most hits. The fighter has 18 strength, but unfortunately only 5 dexterity, which is very bad for his armor class and his ranged attacks. Now I will randomly determine their names. So I just came up with the random names from this book, Xanatar's Guide to Everything, and it's a good book. It has many random tables, but it's mainly for 5th edition, although most of the tables can be used for any edition. So let's continue. Our fighter is called Eric, a Celtic name. Our elf is Sovelis, an elvish name according to Xanatar's Guide. Our cleric is Mentor, a Greek name, and our thief is Ruprecht the Thief, a German name. Okay, it's time to decide how many gold each of our guys possess. According to the rules, every one of them should have 3d6 times 10 static money. So our thief has 10, so 100 gold. Our cleric has 11, so 110 gold. Okay, our elf should be quite rich, right? And he is not. 80 gold coins. And this is very bad because the elf needs to buy some plate armor. And our fighter, who also needs to buy some plate armor, has 12 120 gold pieces. Having decided their gold pieces, I will now go through the old school essential book and will buy them some equipment. Stay tuned. And so I am back. I've bought everything for my adventuring party. By the way, I'm using my homebrew. Well, it is not mine. I saw it from a friend of mine. He uses very interesting slot-based system. It depends on your strength. So, if you, for example, my fighter has 18 strength, he can equip strength divided by 2 slots, rounded up. So my fighter can equip 9 slots, and carry 18 slots equal to his strength. So there are 2 types of encumbrance: equipped slots and carrying slots. Equipped slots are strength divided by 2, rounded up, and carrying slots are strength divided by nothing, by 1. So for example, in this homebrew system, one-handed weapon is 1 slot, two-handed weapons are 2 slots, leather armor is 1 slot, chain armor is 2 slots, and plate armor is 3 slots. So you can carry up to those, or equip up to those slots. If you go above them, you can carry double that number, but no more than double, and you are encumbered. So you move at half speed, and your armor class takes some penalty. For example, probably -1 to armor class. By the way, I am using descending armor class because I like it and I'm used to it. I played several times with descending armor class already, and it's not so complicated. You have tackle. All first level characters start with tackle 19, so this means that in order to hit armor class 0, they have to roll 19 or better on a d20. And it's very easy to estimate how much you have to roll depending on tackle. For example, my fighter Ori here, he has a 19 base number, but he has strength of 18, which gives him +3 bonus. So he rolls, he adds his bonus of strength for melee attacks, and he adds the opponent's armor class, and the total should be 19 or more to hit. These are my characters. I don't know if you read something. My elf turned out to be the poorest guy. Okay, he has just 0 gold after his purchases, which are plate mail, sword and shield. And he had only 80 gold coins, so he doesn't carry any baggage. But my other guys carry some torches, some rations, some water skins, and I think they are ready for a short adventure. So they are ready for 1 or 2 days dive into the nearest dungeon. So for my first day of adventuring, I will not make any backstory of any of the characters. I think this will arise naturally during the adventures. And I also won't specify anything about the town, the hometown of the adventurers. I will just put them at the entrance of some dungeon. I will use, of course, the Dungeon Master's Guide by Gary Gygax. And he has some great dungeon generation tables. And so I will just check the first room type that our elves see. It is a d20 roll. Let me just put this here so that the die doesn't go outside on the table. It's 13. 13 is a passage turns. Okay. let me draw this. Alright, so this is the start, the entrance. So let's see this passage, the entrance passage, where does it lead us? Let's roll again, d20. Okay, 20, wow. Unusual shape and size, see subtables below. So first, table 1, a 19 octagonal room with (2,000 square feet). Number of exits is about, sorry, this is not, okay, 10. Alright, first I have to decide my marching order actually. This is our elf. Sorry. This is our elf Soveris. Next one is our thief, Ruprecht. I don't even know the names. Then is the cleric Mentor, and finally at the rear guard is the fighter Eirik. So this is the marching order, and I randomly determined that the first room is a octagonal around 2,000 square feet, which probably this is a little bit smaller, but I don't care. Let's say one square here is 10 feet, so yeah, probably it should be twice bigger, but I don't want to make it twice bigger. And I randomly determined that there are 4 exits against us. So this all is underground. And now I have to determine the contents of this room. For this purpose, I will probably use again the advanced Dungeon Master guide. Let me just determine this. Alright, I just rolled a 12, which means there is nothing in this room, so it's empty. But I also have to check for a wandering monster encounter. So on a d6 there will be a wandering monster. There is a wandering monster, so this means that I have to check what kind of wandering monster it is. And this means that I have to check the old school essentials wandering monsters, because after all I will use mostly this. So it's getting interesting. I will roll on the Dungeon Encounters table from the old school essentials table, and the roll is 12. Orcs. It is 2d4 of orcs. This might seem quite a bit for our 4 adventurers. Let's see how many orcs are there. 6 orcs. Okay. So in this chamber here there are 6 orcs. Let me bring some orcs and let's see what is their reaction. Alright, so first we have to roll for surprise. The white die with the pips is for the orcs, and the yellow die with the big numbers is for our party. On 1 or 2 the parties are surprised. Nobody is surprised. So the distance, then we have to determine the distance. It is 2d6 times 10 feet. 5 feet distance, 50 feet. So let's say our party is here. So the orcs are somewhere 50 feet, somewhere around here probably. Let's see, actions. No, first is initiative. Our party has the initiative. We have to decide what to do. So our band of companions meet the orcs, but they are overwhelmed. So I think our guys will want to avoid this battle if they can. This means that the elf will try to speak to the orcs, although orcs hate elves. So I don't think his charisma modifier will apply to the negotiations. And so the elf will say, "Halt! What are you doing here? We haven't seen orcs in like 50 years around these lands." I will roll to see the reaction of the orcs, as it is given by the rules. It's 36, the more the better for the party. So it's 7. Neutral, uncertain, the orcs say, Give us all your money and items or die." So the elf says, "You filthy orcs, we will never give you our money." And a battle will ensue just for the fun of it. As per the rules, groups of orcs are led by a leader with 8 hit points. So this guy in the middle has 8 hit points. And I totally forgot to give our elf his first level spell. Let me check what it is. I will determine it randomly. Our magic user has access to one first level spell at first level, and it will be 7 protection from evil. Nice. Okay, since the guy has this spell prepared, I rule that he already cast it before entering the dungeon, because the duration of this spell is 12 turns, which is quite a lot, and and I suspect that entering an unknown hole in the ground, the elf will know to cast this spell himself. So let's roll for initiative for the second round. Okay, our party has initiative. This is interesting because they are quite a far. He is cautious and he'll move right here, or probably here, and he'll just wait out for them. Our fighter will do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our elf 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And our slink guy will make a shot with his slink. Let me just check the range of the slink, and because he will have to move. So our thief with the slink has to move in order to get to medium or close range. He'll get to medium because otherwise he'll expose himself to the next attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say here. From here he can shoot at this guy at medium range, because medium range of slink is about 40 feet. So the orcs have armor class of 6. Oh, that's good. So our guy has no bonus to the shots from dexterity, so he just have to roll a 19 minus 6 is 13. 3, he doesn't hit this guy, this orc. Anyways, it's the orc's turn. First orc, let's say, is the captain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and he is just close enough, but he doesn't reach them. He can go into melee, but it doesn't win him anything. So the other guys just move there. Our guys are cleverer than the orcs. and they just waited them out. But those three have to shoot, they can shoot. Let's say the middle one has a long bow, which has quite a long range, and the other two have short bows. So in order to get in range with our guys, the first one doesn't have to move at all because he has 14 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the first one is in reach, but the other guys have to move 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the other guy will move here. So now they will have, they are in range and they will shoot. Let's see who they like most. I think they hate mostly the elf. So I will roll a die, and on a 1, so from here, 1 is the fighter, 2 is the cleric, 3 is our thief, and 4 or above is the elf. All of them attack one target because they're not so stupid. So let's see which one is the target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all of them attack the elf, and they will roll +1 here because they are in a short range. So they have to hit. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, the first one 6, 13, and 6. I guess their taco is 19. So they have 19 plus 1, 18, and what was our armor class of the elf? He has the cast armor class, so he's armor class of 2. So let me see, they just are 1. So the first one misses, the second one misses. 13 plus 2 is 15, minus 1 is 14, all of them miss. That's good because this was very, very dangerous. Alright, second turn, initiative. Orcs are first. It's obvious that this guy attacks our fighter, this guy attacks the elf, this guy probably... Sorry, this guy attacks the cleric, and this guy will try to reach the puny thief because he looks like most weak. So this orc actually will leave the elf alone and will attack just the thief so that these guys can attack the elf again. And let's see. 19. So I'll just roll many dice at once. Okay, 10, 20 automatic hit, 12, 15, 7, and one more. But alright, I needed one more die for the last guy. An 8. Okay, so all these are attacking the elf. So we said he has armor class of 2. 12 minus 1, 11, doesn't hit. 7, 9, 8, 10 minus 1, 9. None of them hits. This guy automatically hits. This guy has 15 plus the cleric's armor class of 4 is 19. Okay, this guy hits and this guy doesn't hit. So 2 hits against our guys. Let's see. One is against the cleric and one against the thief. The damage of these guys is as per the weapon. So these use, let's say the orcs use maces. It's d6 damage. It's bad situation because the cleric can be dead. The cleric can be dead, and the thief can be dead right away. These are our guys. So cleric has 5 hit points and the thief has 4 hit points. Okay, 4 and 4. Very, very bad. Our thief is dead. And the thief is dead. Okay. Let's see what our guys are doing. The elf is a free. He can move freely, so I think he'll not attack the leader because he has 8 hit points. He'll try to attack one of the archers because probably they have like a dagger or something equipped instead of their bows. So, and okay, anyway, he will try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He will try to attack this guy. Our cleric, he has no choice. Oh no, he has choice actually. He has choice to move here and attack the second one. I don't use any rules for flanking currently, but I may do. And so this is how they attack. Our fighter will attack. Our cleric and our fighter will attack this one. So let's see. Alright. This is for our elf, this is for our fighter, and this is for our cleric. Unfortunately, oh yeah, the elf hits automatically. Unfortunately, the armor class of the orcs was 6, so 6 plus 7 is 13, miss. 6 plus 5 is 11, miss. They should hit 19, and they don't have. Oh, the fighter has plus 3, so the fighter has actually 6 plus 3, 9 plus 1, 14. Again, it misses. And the cleric has no bonus to. Oh, he has actually -1 to his melee attacks. So those guys miss, but she hits with her longsword. And the damage of the longsword is d8. 4 points of damage. And this guy had 1 hit die of hit points. I don't know how many. So let's see how many hit points does he have. 2 hit points. So this guy is down. And that's good. Right. Next turn. Let's see initiative. So one of them is down and one of us is down. I think, should I? No, I think it's too early to call for a morale check for the orcs because they are still more than us. So let's see the initiative. Alright, the orcs have the initiative. I think it's clear. These guys will attack. This guy attack him, and these 2 orcs will attack our cleric who has only 1 hit point. Not great, not terrible. Our cleric has 4 armor class. Oh, and this guy will jump over the dead body of our thief and or unconscious body, I'm not sure. And so there are 5. We need 5 dice. I allocate them in proximity to the figures, so I just. Oh, was it 20? Yeah, this guy hits. This guy misses. This guy hits. This guy hits. And 15 for this guy, 15. And our cleric has 4 armor class. All of them hit. Okay. This is just disaster, but I will calculate the damage to our cleric because this is important if I want to see if he is alive afterwards. So 3d6 for damage against the cleric. All of them hit. Come on. No, not this one. Alright. 3d6 against our cleric. Oh my, oh my, oh my. 11 points of damage. Our cleric is down at minus 10 hit points. He's surely dead. Unfortunately, he could not wait to use his spell of healing words because it's not his turn yet. And this guy shoots at our elf for successfully for 2 hit points of damage. Yeah, not great, not terrible, just awful. So our elf is at 6 remaining hit points. Yeah, I should remember that. Okay, anyways, 6 remaining hit points. And this is a disaster. Pure disaster. We have 2 down. And it's our turn now. Should we decide to run? I don't think we can manage 5 orcs. I just cannot do it. This will be total party kill. On the other hand, we have 2 dead comrades. Alright guys, I think I will fight to the end. The elf attacks the archer. And the fighter will try to smash the skull of this guy. Let's see. Only 2 dice. We have only 2 dice. Okay, red is the elf, black is the fighter. Okay. Critical miss, and the fighter is 11 plus 6 is 17. Not enough. Ah, yeah, but he has. Okay, the fighter. 17 plus 3 is definitely a hit because it's 20 because he has plus 3 bonus. So yeah, this is a hit. So the fighter hits and he has 1d8 damage. Why is my d8? Why is it? This is turned out to be a disaster. 5 points of damage to this orc, and he had sorry, he had 1 hit dice. Let me see. So 5 points of damage against 7 hit points. So this orc is 2 hit points left. Not great, not terrible. Anyways, it's a new round. It's a new round. This guy will shoot at our elf. I will roll that. Oh, let me just first decide initiative because it's easier. So the orcs are acting first again. This guy will drop his bow and I will allow this. He will drop his bow and he will attack with the dagger, the elf. And this guy will shoot her. And all of these will gang up on our poor fighter. Yeah, that's not good. That's very not good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the hurt one, and this is the leader. Oh, you know what? I know what to do next. Okay, anyways. 5 hit dice. Sorry, 5 attacks for the orcs. Closest dice to these guys. They miss, I think. This is automatic miss. This is automatic hit. Okay. And 9 is a miss because our fighter has high Oh, he has 4. So 4 armor class for the fighter, 13 miss, miss, automatic hit. And these guys are 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus, 9 minus 1 because she has protection from evil, but anyways, it doesn't. So 11, both of them miss. Alright, but the fighter gets 1 d6 of damage. 2 damage to the fighter. Alright, so the fighter is now at 6 hit points and the elf is at 6 hit points as well. The elf continues to attack this guy with her longsword. Okay, 8 and 11 plus 6. 11 plus 6 is 17 plus 3 is 20. So the fighter successfully deals. Oh, by the way, I forgot. This guy should have been dead because our guy fighter has plus 3 points of damage from the strength, not only to the hit in melee. So this guy was dead the previous round, and so he successfully attacks the chieftain because his hope is that if he fells the chieftain, he'll surely cause a morale check in the orcs. And let's see, he attacks now. Plus 3, our fighter has plus 3 both to bonus and both to hit. So the 8 plus, okay, the chieftain is down. That's good. Yes, the chieftain is very down. This means that next round, both of these guys will surely roll a morale check. And their morale score, let me find out. Their morale without a leader is 6. So if I roll on a two six-sided dice, if I roll 7 or more, both of them will attempt to flee right now. And I will not pursue, no both of them, but 3 of them, because there are 3 left. Okay, I did it. 11. All of the orcs try to flee, and they're so panicked that they don't do fighting retreat, which is first they have to move like half their speed without attacking. They just run amok. So they try to run, but this allows for attack of opportunity. These rules, which I think is correct. If not, I will just rule it that way. So we have 2 attacks of opportunity against these guys. Okay, yellow is fighter, black is the elf. Okay, the elf misses, but the fighter hits with plus 3 and plus 6, and it's way over, and d8 plus 3. Okay, this orc is down. I think this battle went... Oh, by the way, okay, all of the orcs fled. Except... So, only 2 orcs fled actually. The rest is dead. The rest of the orcs are dead. Which means that we will check now for treasure, because this was quite a heavy fight. We have 2 of our members down, and I have to check if they are alive, because I allow a saving throw for them to be alive. If they succeed their death saving throw, with a penalty of the minus hit points they received, of course. If they succeed, they will be still be unconscious and probably not very fit to go back home by themselves. So let's first do this. Let's check. Yeah, what I just noticed is that I haven't entered any saving throws for our guys. I'll do this now. So I'll check death saving throws for the unconscious guys and see if they are alive. Alright. So I fixed the list of saving throws for both the cleric and the thief. Let's check if our thief is alive. He has 0 hit points, so he has no penalty for the death save. So he has to roll 13 or more to be alive. 16! Our thief is alive? That's a miracle. So our thief is alive, and for the cleric, so cleric has minus 10 hit points because of the brutal attacks against him, and this means that he has minus 10 penalty, so he has to roll 21, but on a 20 I will allow automatic save. So I know this is not in the rules, this is just some house rule. So let's check. So he has just to roll 20. Oh! Can you believe this? Did you see it? 20! Our cleric is alive. So our thief and our cleric are both alive. I just cannot imagine this. So let me consider what should I do with them. I mean, they are surely unconscious. I don't have potions of healing, so they just cannot stand right by themselves. So I'll just roll that our two standing party members, the fighter and the elf, will check if they are alive. They'll see that they are barely breathing, which is just a miracle, especially for the cleric who had to roll 20. And yeah. Okay, I'll think about that later, but first, so I think our guys will just drag the bodies, the unconscious but alive bodies of the thief and of the mentor, of the cleric mentor, and of the Ruprecht the thief. They'll just drag them out of this hole and try to bring them home, but this will be next time. First, this time I will just finish with the treasure, because this is the interesting part. So, of course, the elf and the fighter will first check if their comrades are alive. They'll see they're alive. They'll quickly check the dead bodies of the orcs. And let's see what treasure do they have. Alright, for the orcs, it doesn't say individual treasure type, it says only horde treasure type. But since this battle was quite deadly, and literally so, although to pure luck saved the life of our thief and our cleric, I'll rule that the leader has 1 is no treasure. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has type air individual treasure, which is quite good. So our leader has 2d6 electron pieces. 7 electron pieces on the leader, which is not bad. I'll just okay. Now, okay, the leader is decided. Now, the first orc has on 1 to 4 nothing, 5 or 6 are the next. Okay, 6. This guy has 3d6 silver pieces, which is not bad. I'm not sure if I should allow this, of course, but why not? This is my game, and this was the first battle, and this was very brutal battle. And he has okay, 7 silver pieces. This is still nothing. This archer here on a 1 to 4 nothing, 3 nothing. This orc here a 6 again, 3d6 silver. Okay, 12 silver pieces. So 19 silver pieces and 7 electron pieces. This is our treasure. They also give experience points for individual monsters, which for orcs is 10 experience per kill, including the leader. So I have 40 experience total. So I'll just say that I'm happy with how this turned out. Sorry for all misunderstandings. Thanks for listening and see ya. Probably. Or probably not.